All right, so we did some testing out here, making a few laps, just long enough to find out what our issues are on both the tractor and the mower. So we'll address that later. It broke a sickle section, no big deal. And yeah, so we got work to do here, and then we'll take it out and do some more laps again. So here we go. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and we took the sick 1650 out and gave it some testing. After mowing 4 rounds with it, we got a few more little floaty things in the sediment bowl, so we'll probably be taking that off again at some point and go ahead and put the standpipe in. I know I went back and forth on that, but maybe it will help. I don't know. I'm hoping to just keep flushing more stuff out all the time. We'll take this off in a minute here, I guess. I guess we could do it right now and see what kind of flow we're getting out still. Dude, look at that coming down off that screen. Ew. Is it still coming out good? Oh, yeah. But it does have a piece of trash in there. But that is acceptable flow. Need 2 hands. All right. Oh yeah, that's good flow. Okay. Now it's gonna leak forever because I don't have something right. Sure. Okay, well, we'll readdress that here in a minute, I guess. Can't catch a break for nothing. There. Will that work? I don't think so. We're not doing so good today already. Our first order of business is making a mistake. So what became apparent is, after a few rounds, it did in fact hiccup. And so what I think I'm gonna do is go ahead and pull this carburetor off, like I said I was going to and never did, and make sure that some of the trash has not migrated its way in there, because it seemed like it was plugging it up, and then if I'd choke it out real quick, then it would fix itself. So we're gonna take that apart just to see what it's like inside. Okay, telephone starting again already. Why not, you know? I don't have anything to do. I can talk on the phone all day. Sure. Didn't bring a screwdriver. Not gonna go get one. We're going to take this loose. Oh, and I'm gonna need a screwdriver for that choke cable, aren't I? That's fine. We can go get one in a minute. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Come on over there. Sure. We'll do that just to be safe. Cotter pin in there, or a spring clip pin. That's kind of dangerous, I think, because if that flops out of there, you're gonna have a sad, sad day. So we're gonna swap that out for what it's supposed to actually have. Can we get this loose with the tools we have? No. So we will get a screwdriver, and then we'll take this down to the bench and we'll pull her apart and see what she looks like. Okay. Phil Wright thought that I clearly make great decisions, so we'll see if that is true. get some space in our magnetic tray here. I'm hoping that I find a little bit of those cornflakes in here, and that will explain why it would choke out and then it would start working again when you pulled the choke and flooded it for a second. I suppose I should have done this first, but let's see. 1, 2. That's about 3.
1, 2, 3.
About 3.
3.
When the thing ran, it ran excellent. Oh, there's a little schmutz on there. He said he rebuilt it. It does look clean-esque. We'll pull that. Oh, there's some trash in there. Let's let this here. And just blow through all these passages. But I think that it's pretty clean. This was the other thing. I was just wondering if the pin was binding up. That looks fine. Yeah, let's just get some brake clean and blow through everything, and then we'll put it back together, and I think we'll be good. I really don't think there's any issues here. Yeah, let me get some stuff. Sure. There we go. Just gotta talk to it nicely. We'll put that plug in a minute. I don't think it was the needle and seat that would have been messing up as much as it would have been a jet plugged up, because you wouldn't have been able to clear it with the choke, pulling it out like you could, or like I did, doing it this way. This may not be very usable footage. I'm just kind of rambling to myself, but we've talked about that before, but most generally, and I can't really show you on, the GoPro distorts reality, so you can't really get a good idea, but if it's set right and you hold it upside down, the float should basically be level with the body of the carburetor. If you do this right, these should only be able to go in there one way, but I have seen guys who somehow were able to, you know, make it fit the wrong way. See, it'll fit down in that seat good this way. But, yeah. Don't force anything, is what I'm saying. Let it go together naturally. I don't feel awake yet. I haven't had enough Mountain Dew today. I can't. Okay. Now, we're ready for this. That's about where it was. Put this back in the bottom. And we will also get a cotter pin to put this back in instead of what he had. So we'll go put it back on. All right, let's put this back together. Let's make bad decisions. We're good at that. We're good at that. Okay, let's get our screwdriver back. I don't know where we laid it at. Probably on the ground. Okay. Sure. Sure. Come on. That should hold it. Should probably make sure that the knob is pushed all the way in while we tighten her up. Yeah? Okay. This is going away. That's much too dangerous. Come on. Come on. Well, it's just gonna... Oh, isn't that nice when stuff like that happens? And it just falls right out of there. A needle in a haystack. It's just like what I just did. These are too long, but that's okay. We'll make do. Doesn't really matter, but... Alright. His air cleaner boot is not very good. Kind of feel like maybe I ought to replace that. But then people will be mad because you replace parts that weren't wore out yet, you know? They were only ripped in half. Come on. Get that started before we really wrench her down. All right, that should be good. Put a nice fuel line on it last time it was here. So I did do something. Jeez. This though, I don't like that. Let's check this again. Did I get it to seal or is it gonna leak? It is filling the bowl, you can tell, because of the stuff swimming around in there. It's sucking fuel out of the tank. Once it gets full, if we didn't get this sealed, it'll start running down the sides. I think we're good. Well, okay, dealer's choice, mower or more tractor. I noticed another problem. Last time this was here, no temperature gauge action. I fixed it. That was all well and good. When I brought it back, no temperature gauge action. And after looking at it, well, now I'm gonna have to get another screwdriver. After messing with it, it's got a bad short in it because it'll blow a fuse instantly. So we need to fix that. So I guess we'll just keep out here in the direct sunlight and keep going. I need to get a grinder anyway to cut on the mower, so I'll go get some more tools and we'll take a look. All right. Well, let me get my fuses sorted out here. This one's gonna go in there whenever we get it done. This one can go back in here. I swapped them yesterday while cutting hay for a second just so I could see what temperature it was, and that was enough to smoke the fuse. I mean, a cloud of smoke puffed out, so there is something definitely rubbing something, and it ain't in a good way. I am suffering. Come on. Oh, what you're gonna want to do is drop this out in this hayfield so you can't find anything back. Okay. Let's have a look-see here. Here's our wire from our temperature gauge. Here's our wire from our battery. So that one shouldn't do it. What about our fuel gauge? Oh, I see what it is. I see exactly what it is. And you guys aren't gonna believe it. That is all that it would take. But it in fact is. Check this out. You see this steering hose through here? Well, when I hold the steering wheel up, no big deal, but when I let it down, it hits right on that fuel gauge thing that goes to the power, and it's been arcing out. So now our choice is saw that off a little, which is hard to get to, or turn the steering hose a little, which is also not pleasant. Which unpleasant task do we want to do? Gee, I gotta think on that one a minute. Not sure. See, if it would just hold there, it would be fine, but it won't. It's right into it. Really need to turn the steering hose, which is gonna be full of sadness. I can tell you that right now. I mean, you know, if I could get my fat hand in here, I'm thinking that it's gonna be a crow's foot affair. But I would like to know that this is the size before I go hunting up. I don't think it is. I think it's 5/8. I'm going to get a crow's foot and try to loosen it and turn the hose just a shade to get it off of that gauge. I don't know, guys. This is the kind of nonsense that... How could this happen to somebody, you know? Let me go get a crow's foot. All right, bad decisions. Here we go. Let's see how we're going to make this leak now. Because you know that's what will happen. we'll do this and it will never ever not leak again. Oh, and I don't think we can even really get it in there. Very good. See, now his steering wheel won't telescope or tilt probably right, and he'll call and say, "What did it was just fine before. The Fireball was okay, but now my steering wheel won't tilt." Okay, let's just for kicks. Does the steering wheel still tilt? Oh, I don't think it even works anyway, so no harm, no foul. The little trigger thing is messed up. Now, if we did this right, we do have gauge action. So hopefully that will keep up. We'll monitor that situation as well. But I like that a lot more better. Yeah. Well, let's put the lid back on. And then our next order of affairs is the mower. As I have already started taking it apart. I don't know if that clip will be before or after this. But we ran into sadness on it too. Why wouldn't we? You know? This is the year of sadness. One thing after another. Let's make bad decisions and see if we can fix this. So, boy, that bottom guard looks pretty wore. I think we'll fix it now. Wrong. Let's try to get this top guard off, where we can get in there. Luckily, these are just bolted in, so you can do it fairly simply. But we're probably not. We're gonna have to make more room for ourselves. Oh, see, that's gonna put it in a worse place. We can always roll it back once we get these loose. Well, we won't get in there with the tool we brought. I can tell you that now. I was thinking how nice it would be to use this impact. Let's see, can we get ourselves more room? Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, that's gonna turn, that's great. Oh, see how nice this is gonna go today? It's gonna go great. That one's a real bummer. What's a guy to do? Oh, surely you could just work and cooperate. Did we break our tip off our screwdriver? Because that would be cool. I like it when stuff happens. No, we ain't doing a thing at all. Son of a biscuit. Well, we're probably going to end up having to pull this down and use the torch on it. That's wonderful. You know? That's so much easier than, you know, it just coming apart the right way. It's amazing how a brand new sickle will decide also that it doesn't want to play. I mean, this doesn't have very much cutting on it. And it decided no more. Get this in there. This is just nuts, you know? All that work for just that. Now, what you're going to want to do is wedge your head and your very fragile, breakable neck of the human body into a place where you could accidentally kill yourself. Okay. So that's gonna have to come out of there now because we gotta replace that. That's no big deal. That came right out. Good there. We'll find another bolt. We gotta get these driven out, which I thought that I had a punch in there. We don't want to bend our bar, so we're gonna have to use our wits about us here. Okay, I ran out of daylight, or shade, I should say, and patience. So we moved over to the shade, that's what I'm saying. I'm not having great luck here, getting these punched out of here. It's ridiculous. This is a brand new bar. Can't get a good hit at it. I think this punch might be a little too big for this job. There we go. Now we're getting it. Just had to hit it just right. Yeah, I probably made a mess of it, but oh well. Now, these don't always like to pull in there either. And I don't want to have a ton of issues. So I'm probably going to try to grind them down a little bit. If I can get my grinder. Hey, this is one of the more difficult blade changes I've had to perform. I don't know why it decided to be so much of a problem, but it sure is working up to be. Come on, out of there. Oh, come on. Come on, that'll drop in there good. Get out of there. Get out of there, trash. We ain't got time for you. Brand new sickle. Ready needing attention, I tell you. So sad. Okay. Yep. Alright. Can we get it? I hope. Only thing about these things I wish that they had was like on a combine. I wish it had a reel lift so you could get the reel out of your way while you were doing this. Otherwise, this is a simple setup usually to change blades. I mean, it really is. You just bolt on and go. A lot of times the rivets aren't even, or the bolts you can reuse. It'll just break like the tip off the sickle. You can just unbolt and bolt on again. But this time it sheared off, so we had no choice. But otherwise, super simple, really. And what a shocker, I don't have all the right hardware because I had to saw off that bolt. So, what we can do, that should really be replaced. Let's see if I got one of these. I should have. So if I put this on, like such, what I need to know is this bolt too big? Yes, okay. I have a plow bolt that should work. Not a carriage bolt like original. I'm hoping that it'll play ball for today. And by for today, I mean permanent, because I'll never take it off again to change it out. Unless we have to do this again. But that should be long enough. Is that right? I think it is. Yep. And then this goes in. Oh, see, that'll go on there. Okay. Then our carriage bolt over here. See, that all seems like it'll go. But will it still turn when it's done? Well, for that, we're gonna have to move it because you're in the way. All right, well, we got that back together with minimal struggle. So we will go out and take her for a few laps now. But I think I'll probably do that all in another video because this is getting pretty long. So anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.